In the summer of 1977, NASA launched two small spacecraft on a journey no one expected to still be going nearly 50 years later. Voyager 2 left first, on August 20th. Voyager 1 followed 2 weeks later, on a faster path that would actually get it there first. Their timing wasn't an accident. The outer planets had lined up in a rare arrangement that happens only once every 175 years, letting a single spacecraft swing from one giant planet to the next, using each planet's own gravity as a slingshot. Officially, the mission was built to last 5 years and visit 2 planets, Jupiter and Saturn. Nobody designing it really expected what would come next. Voyager 1 reached Jupiter in March 1979. What it found on one of Jupiter's moons stunned everyone watching. Io, a small rocky moon, was covered in active volcanoes, plumes of material blasting more than 300 kilometers into space. It was the first time anyone had ever seen active volcanism anywhere beyond Earth. 4 months later, Voyager 2 confirmed most of those same volcanoes were still erupting. Jupiter itself turned out to have its own faint ring, something no one had detected from Earth, and a magnetic field far more violent than expected. By 1980 and 1981, both Voyagers had reached Saturn. Up close, its rings weren't the simple bands people imagined. They were thousands of thin ringlets, with gaps and braided structures no telescope on Earth could resolve. Lightning flickered in Saturn's atmosphere, and one moon, Titan, stood out completely, wrapped in a thick, hazy, nitrogen-rich atmosphere with weather patterns eerily similar to Earth's. Voyager's data hinted that Titan might even have liquid on its surface, not water, but liquid hydrocarbons. It would take another spacecraft, decades later, to confirm it. Saturn was supposed to be the end of the road, but Voyager 2 kept going. In January 1986, it became the only spacecraft in history to fly past Uranus, a planet tipped almost completely on its side, and found 10 new moons and 2 new rings. 3.5 years later, in August 1989, it reached Neptune, the last stop, 4.5 billion kilometers from home. It found a giant dark storm the size of Earth, 4 faint rings, and 5 new moons. To this day, in 2026, Voyager 2 remains the only spacecraft that has ever visited either of these 2 planets. No other mission has gone back. In February 1990, at the request of astronomer Carl Sagan, Voyager 1 turned its camera around one last time before its imaging system was shut off to save power. From nearly 6 billion kilometers away, it photographed Earth, a single pixel of pale blue light, suspended in a scattered ray of sunlight, lost against the vastness of space. Sagan later called it the pale blue dot, and wrote that everyone who ever lived, every triumph, every war, every person you've ever known, happened on that one small point of light. It remains one of the most quietly devastating photographs ever taken. Bolted to each Voyager spacecraft is something stranger than any instrument: a golden record. Assembled by a committee led by Carl Sagan, it holds 116 images, sounds of Earth, wind, thunder, animals, laughter, 90 minutes of music from cultures across the globe, and spoken greetings in 55 languages. It wasn't built for scientists. It was built on the small chance that someday, millions of years from now, someone, or something, out there might find it and learn that we were here. For 35 years, Voyager 1 flew through the sun's own bubble of influence, the heliosphere. Then, on August 25, 2012, at a distance of about 121 times the distance from Earth to the sun, it crossed the Heliopause and became the first human-made object to reach interstellar space. Voyager 2 followed through a different part of that same boundary 6 years later, in November 2018. 2 machines built in the 1970s had left the sun's neighborhood entirely. As of 2026, Voyager 1 is more than 25 billion kilometers from Earth, so far that a radio signal, traveling at the speed of light, takes 23 hours to reach it. Of its original 10 scientific instruments, only 2 are still switched on. Its nuclear power source loses about 4 watts every year, and one day, sometime in the coming years, Its last instrument will finally go silent. But it isn't silent yet. This November, nearly 50 years after launch, Voyager 1 will become the first human-made object to reach one light day from home. It's still out there, still listening, still somehow talking back.